going on, everybody? What's going on to all good folks of the subconscious community and the esoteric realm? If you clicked on this video, then you know I'm talking about why essentially women are perceived as witches, why women represent the number two of duality, and basically why we as men labeled that on them when we put that on them. So check this out, man. Women are actually pretty powerful, you know what I'm saying? Let's look at it from this perspective first. Women actually bring beings to this world. You know what I'm saying? They play the role of the tomb and the womb here on earth. See what I'm saying? They bring they get impregnated with you know what I'm saying, a spirit, and they bring it here, making them the physical representation of the number two of duality. Them being the subconscious part of the duality, and men being the conscious part of the duality. So women are like the yin realm, the darkness, like kind of like Lilith. But remember, we're not talking about like all women. We're just talking about like natures that play out inside of us. But since I'm talking about women, this mostly plays on them. Like you ever cheat on a woman and she just does some shit that you never even thought of. You know what I'm saying? Like a man would do something predictable, a man would do something easy, like, oh, I'm gonna tell my boys, blah, blah, but a woman is gonna do some shit. You know what I'm saying? She gonna grab them kitchen knives, start doing some karate, you know what I'm saying? Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm saying women is very powerful, because they bring that in the chaotic realm to the subjective realm, to the objective realm, to the reality which we can actually perceive. Because, you know what I'm saying, a woman's waters, emotions, can play out in more chaotic ways than men. Men are more operative. Men are more like builders. Men are more like left brain. A lot of men don't know how to act as a right brain. They're feminine energy. That's why you have a lot of alpha males. You have a lot of, you know what I'm saying, overly masculine males. And that's totally unnecessary, because, you know what I'm saying, you're not utilizing both sides of the energy. So at the end of the day, women are called witches, aka bitches, because they can bring more of the yin realm to the yang realm. This is why you have some occult societies, like, you know what I'm saying, like the sisters of the black sun. I'm saying occult societies around the black sun, because the black sun represented the yin realm, the subconscious realm, the hidden reality of things. So that's why women are attributed to that side of the horizon. They're attributed to darkness, you know what I'm saying, to something that's yet to be born in terms of a thought and a feeling, you know what I'm saying? Something is still chaotic playing inside of the waters, and that's why men perceive women as witches, because, you know what I'm saying, they be bringing this unregulated flow of energy into the world. And, you know what I'm saying, as a man, as someone, as the physical representation of the number three, masculine energy, we play out as the logic, as the information, as the operation, as the building. So whenever the information, the reaction from the yin realm, the subconscious, from the woman is playing out bad, the man is also going to play out in a bad way. But remember, we're just talking about virtues. We're talking about going from the number 1, 2 to 3. But I'm using 2, the point of 2, to explain to you the duality within the woman, because she is the physical version of the number 2. And the man is the physical version of, like, the number 3, and I would say even the number 1, because number 1 is about individuality. It's about, you know what I'm saying, ego as well, having a vision of self. So attribute 3 to 1 to a degree, but that's another topic. But yeah, women are perceived as witches just because they can externalize more of their yin realm, or the physical version of that. So whatever spirits, whatever is going to enter their waters, their flow of blood, their streams, their internal rivers, their internal streams. Just like there is external rivers and external streams on earth, there's also internal rivers and streams inside of the human being, because we're only a reflection of that which is outside of us. So we are actually, so that which is outside of us is just a reflection of that which is inside of us, you know what I'm saying? So the women's rivers sometimes be chaotic, you know what I'm saying? They'd be like, you know what I'm saying, you can put a dam there, but that dam is gonna bust right open. You know what I'm saying? A woman's emotion is gonna bust that dam right open, yo. So no matter how much you try to regulate a woman, put rules on her, you know what I'm saying, those waters are gonna wanna flow. You see what I'm saying? And sometimes if you're not a sufficient or efficient enough man to be the one to create the waters for her to flow, you know what I'm saying, to experience, Hey, she might leave you and find another logic, another thought, another number three, another form of communication for you know saying to manage that. See what I'm saying? That's why it's really important for a lot of men to learn how to manage the yin energy and understand like not everything is about what's subjective. There's things that we can't see. So it's not necessarily about if you have the car. It's not necessarily about if you have the house. No, it's not even that. Like you know what I'm saying? It's not about these physical things that we actually created because all this shit started from no thing. It started from nothingness. So that's kind of what we need to understand. So yeah, that's why women are called witches because they bring into this realm more of the yin realm, the darkness. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's why you see how you have all those Abrahamic religions, man. You know what I'm saying? Saying a Muslim would I'm saying domesticate. I'm just gonna use that word domesticate his woman to behave in certain ways and not to get out of line. You know what I'm saying? Or you're gonna get that bah bah. No, I was playing games. Where am I? Or you have your Christian religion, which you know what I'm saying. Essentially, they convert like the female into like a tool, from my perspective. So let's say like, but I don't want to say it's a tool either, because like everything around us can be used as a tool in a way. But you understand, but everything around us has life in it at the same time. So you have to recognize the value in something and not like I don't want to say mistreat it. I just want to say not abuse it because the energy is gonna come back to us in some shape and form. You know what I'm saying? Energy is always circulating, so it's always gonna flow back to us in some way, some shape and form, whether internally, whether or externally. See now what I'm saying? Yeah, but that's kind of the reason why Abrahamic religion started to do that, like or other religions before it. Depending on what time it was in, like before that, it was in the age of dualities, the age of Pisces. So a lot of the religions then was going against each other, blah blah, man against female, masculine against feminine, and this is probably an ancient battle too, masculine against feminine, the characteristic, the vice lords, the principles, going against each other and shit like that, and it's just playing out through us as those physical forms, as those physical vessels. So you know what I'm saying? That's why you see like man kind of going against woman or woman against man, like in the archetypal structure of society, in where we live and where our culture, where our religion is. This is why you see that around because these two principles have always been struggling, yin and yang. They've always been struggling. They've always been fighting, and never really reaching a conclusion in a way. You know what I'm saying? That's why we go in cycles. We just go in cycles doing the same thing again and again. Why? Because we're spirits and we do not know what we do sometimes. But that's why we're here to learn. That's why we're here to learn. That's why we're here to learn. So yeah, man. If you're a woman, just you got that yin energy. You got a lot of it. So control those goddamn waters. You know what I said? Real shit. But yeah, shout out. Appreciate you all. Like, subscribe, comment if y'all want to see more of this content. I personally enjoy doing this. So if you all enjoy watching this, please let me know. Appreciate you. Peace.